left.
Welcome back. You join me as I'm on my way to Swartkops Raceway. It's not the first race just yet. That's still about, just less than 2 weeks away. What I am going through to Swartkops for is the GR Cup Welcome Day. So it's a lunch with a presser. There's going to be a little bit of a briefing as well. And then we get to sample the cars. We get a session out on track where we get a chance to feel what the vehicles are like, what the GR86s are like in their track prep. So this is now our true first sample. We got a chance to sit in them and look at them, see what they're about a little bit. Now we get a chance to drive them. Thankfully it's on the track that I'm most familiar with, and it should bode well. The presser is pretty much just going to be there getting press kit photos, headshots, poses, us with the vehicles, that type of thing that can go out and be used in press releases. The briefing, I largely suspect that's going to be put on a good show, but don't break our cars. I think that's largely what it's going to be. They're possibly going to take us through what a race weekend will involve and entail, what the travel logistics and arrangements are going to look like. So let's head through there. Let's go and get a couple of shots and get that all-important first drive impression. I'm anxious, but excited at the same time. This is awesome. So I'm a couple of minutes early here and just taking a walk around here at the back of the pits. And there's one vehicle inside that is wrapped, that's number 23, that is Mark. And then there's another one that's wrapped, that's got its race number and race colours on, and that's Chaba's one, and that's 777, which means that blue, silver, or white or red will be mine. Kind of hoping it's the white one. I don't know, there's just something about a white 86 that's right. And then of course, here we go. These are going to be our track mates. GR Yaris's that were campaigned last year in the GR Cup. Sean Nurse had a go in one of these. The new GR headquarters look amazing. Such a beautiful building and a perfect place to host this welcome day. It sort of instills the sense of pride in you to be associated with an illustrious brand such as Gazoo Racing.
The Driving Academy guys will take you through their theory session, 30 minutes at most, and then we'll split the group up into two, the 86 group and the Yaris group, and you'll get some track time in the vehicles, accompanied by the Driving Academy instructors, and they'll talk you through, and really you can get a feel for the vehicles and the setup prior to the event.
Please listen to them, they'll try to push you. If it gets to a point where we're fearing for our lives, we will start slowing you down. Okay, so go out there with the right attitude. That's the biggest thing for us. Cool. I'm going to hand you over to Dev. He's going to give you a full briefing on how the day's going to run and then going forward for your season. Enjoy it. If you guys do have questions, stop and ask, please.
Okay, they're going to give you tips to go faster. You need to understand that the team we have here spend their lives on circuits. That's what they do, day in, day out, with various different cars, various different drive lines, and they're extremely, extremely experienced. So I promise you, if you want to go quicker, pick up some tips from them. There's lots and lots of tips they can offer with different circuits.
I've got absolutely no problem taking tips from the instructors. I'm hoping to learn along the way, and having them ride with me and point out a couple of the areas where I'm coming up short. It's fantastic. It's invaluable, actually. But before we get to the track, it's time for photos.
gloves, hands device, boots, and the helmet you just need to leave behind.
Helmet leave behind.
Yeah.
All right, for the branding and the
I've
likes.
got to go to do the branding. So.
All right, lovely.
Okay.
Great stuff. Okay, so then the helmet can stay, and the rest I can cart with me.
Off you go, sir.
Lovely. Thank you very much, Mike.
Lekker, no problem.
Appreciate.
No worries at all.
There we go. All right, I'm not a smart man, and I completely forgot to hit record on the camera on my first session, and only realized this when we got back into the pits. But Ricky was on hand, and he rode with me, and he gave me some really invaluable tips, and I'm really thankful to get that sort of instruction, especially hands-on.
So gearbox, I think, and that's going to be track specific. And the thing is, like now coming out of the last turn 8, third felt like it was too low, but once you get more confidence in the car and carrying more corner speed, third's going to be the optimal gear. Yeah. Because now we're just kind of, I still think it is faster now in third, because second you're going to go limiter, gear change, so now you've lost half a second.
And then you lose it then.
And we saw there how the red line doesn't go it just goes poof, power cut.
It just bogs it, yeah.
At altitude, this is going to be a completely different car.
At the coast, yeah.
So here I think you're gonna have to be a little bit smoother, and that goes for everyone, is trying to maximize corner speed and carrying speed.
By all means, say how. Call me out on.
No. That's why
inputs,
that was good. I'd say you were on the other side of things. You were like, you weren't being aggressive enough. Whereas it's such a fine line, because it's, yes, you need aggression, but you need to have like essential aggression.
Yes.
It's like,
I was hoping that my second session was going to be better, taking those tips that Ricky gave me and putting them into practice. This time though, Devon's riding with me. Shame, poor man.
Okay, so I want the brakes held, the pressure's good, but the length of time, so a little bit longer on the brakes.
Just longer on it, okay.
Go. Good. Yes, nice, yes. Maintain that now. Go for it. Flat. Over the curb. Yes.
Let's pull third quicker and use the torque.
100%. Good. And right in, nice. Back on power. This should got dialed in. That down change almost helps him rotate.
Yeah.
Keep it going, go. Touch, bit more. Lift. There we go. Nicely handled. But rally does. So we're exploring there. It's just got to be a bit more. That's all. Go. Brakes. Turn it in. Brakes are cooked. There's that. Now it feels like I'm not getting the transfer up the nose.
No, that was just bungee.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I was wondering why it wasn't pitching.
Yeah, no, I went down on it and it was just, okay, there's fade.
As you're on the brakes, you're getting it to turn, and then you pop off the brakes, and as you pop off, the suspension obviously resets like this. You're unweighting the nose, so the car moves offline this much. As it moves offline that much, you compensate by dialing and steering.
Okay.
Because then you induce an understeer, and then as it's not turning and you've done this, you're off the throttle, then you're back on the throttle, and in that little moment there's 0.2.
Okay.
We had so much space in the exit.
Yes.
You're not like fighting it to keep it off the curb.
Which always tells me that, well, you could have actually carried
There's a little bit more.
Yes, yeah. If I've got a lot in the exit, it means that there was more in that corner.
Yeah, but that means that technique allows you to have that much more.
Remember how I said I need to remain humble? Well, that was humbling. Still, it was a lot of fun, and I got to learn a lot in the process, and I'm really excited about our first race on the 18th of February. Nervous as well, but most of it's excitement.
Search AutoTrader.